So we soften the towel and do another venison recipe for you. Another one I enjoy chowing down on. You can see it here beside me. I would pick it up, but it's still pretty piping hot right now. So I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit, and we'll jump on into this cook, and I'll tell you what all I did, and let's do it. Alrighty, folks, here's what we're gonna be looking at ingredients wise. There's the yellow rice, good old saffron rice. It's got in it, it's delicious. And then of course the good old Rico's cheese, some black beans, some roasted salsa verde, some shredded Mexican cheese, 2 onions, and they use about half of the bag of the peppers, and then about 2 pounds of ground venison. And then I've used my all-purpose kind of seasoning on it to season up my veggies and then my meat as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and start on the rice, because it's gonna kind of take the longest. It's just a cup of the rice, 2 cups of water, and then about 2 tablespoons of butter. And while that's going and cooking, let's go ahead and start processing and magic chopping. Boom, there we go, my veggies up. And I've gotten so good, folks, I'm able to get it in a bowl with the magic chop, so I'm impressing myself nowadays. And now I'm gonna go ahead and get it going, because my rice was about halfway done or so I can go ahead and go sauteing these off and getting them softened up. And I use about 2 tablespoons of butter in them as well, and then I dash some of my all-purpose seasoning over them just to get that kind of seasoning throughout. And there we go, they're looking really good and softening on up. So now I can go ahead and start focusing on the ground deer, and then I'm going to throw about 2 tablespoons of butter in them, and then just season the meat off there with my all-purpose seasoning. And then I can, once it gets browned off good, I can start adding in my other components, the rice and cheese and beans, and then the veggies as well. So start cooking on this and mixing it around, getting it browned off good. And once it's brown, I can add in the other components. So there we go, it's looking good, done and ready to go. And so now I can start adding in everything else. And rice there had about 2 more minutes, so now I can get everything going and putting it in there and getting it all combined well. So there goes in the rice, and then the veggies and black beans, get it mixed up good, then the Mexican blend cheese, and get it all mixed together and happy, and just leave it on the stove there to kind of warm together. And then I'm gonna top the burritos with the queso and then the salsa verde. And with the cheese, I warmed it up with about 2 tablespoons of butter and 2 tablespoons of milk as well, because it's easier to pour when it's warm. So while that's kind of warming off, I can go ahead and get to rolling and getting them in my baking dish. And I put just about 1 good ladle full of meat mixture stuffing in there, and then roll them on up. So there's my cheese. It's warmed up good, so now I can get it and pour it up over, and then pour my salsa verde over as well. And then I'm gonna put it in a 400-degree oven and let it cook off until everything kind of gets good and bubbly, and then I can kind of see the tops of the tortillas kind of getting browned off good. And that good old cheap Rico's cheese is pretty delicious stuff. Even though it's from a can, it's good stuff. I know the nacho cheese that they make too is really good. It always brings me back to good old days of playing baseball and eating it afterwards or whatever else. But there goes the cheese on. I'm going to kind of evenly spread it around on top of the burritos. And then once I've got it kind of good mixed around, go on with the salsa verde. And I got the roasted kind because it's going to add in a little bit more of a richer flavor than just the regular salsa verde. And there we go, thumbs up and ready to go for in the oven. So I can open her up and put in the burritos and let them get just kind of warm and bubbly and good to go. So there we go. After about the 15 minutes or so, I can take them on out. And man, they were smelling good. I was ready to tear into them, but I know they're piping hot. So I'll go a little close up for you to see, and then I'll do a taste test and we'll go from there. So see y'all. Alrighty folks, we're back here. Maybe y'all can see that there, up, down somewhere. Maybe right in there, you can see it. I'll have a picture I'll throw in now, or maybe the thumbnail's pretty good and you can tell what it is. But yeah, did a good old venison burrito here, and it's smothered in some Salsa Verda and some good old Rico's cheese. I love that stuff, especially the nacho, just like nacho cheese, yellow kind, and then this kind too. It's good. Really good and easy too, convenient. But yeah, as you saw, I had my venison and cooked it off with a little butter with some of my seasoning, and then with the peppers and onions, chopped them up kind of medium fine diced, cooked them with a little butter and my seasoning as well, and then cooked off the rice. And that rice is really good by itself, but and with all this is really good. It's a saffron rice, I think. I don't know, one of the two, something. You'll see from the bottle. And then threw in the Mexican blend cheese, and then the black beans. I'm a really fan of black beans anyway. But we'll jump on into this. Get it made up for y'all. That was good. The Salsa Verda is a little spice to it. It was medium, so it's not like crazy hot, but just enough where you're just like, there's some heat. But yeah, it kind of freshens it up too. And the black beans and meat make it really good and filling and hearty. That is good. Now if you're nose running a little bit, that salsa just enough to make it want to start running. It's not hot, it's just enough to start running on me. Neil's probably laughing at me. Luther is great. If y'all haven't checked out his channel, he can handle some heat. Also, Beyond Saddle Eats, Katie Prettyman, she can handle some heat too. This is good. And with the venison, you can't even tell. Look at that. With it mixed all in. Oh, probably got some on my nose. Y'all didn't tell me again. But it's just like you're eating a regular taco meat, all it tastes like. Alrighty folks, back with you here. Different change. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Well, I didn't know what happened. I'm not thinking. When I started filming, I forgot to put it on airplane mode so it wouldn't get interrupted. And unfortunately, one of the goobers called about your car warranty or whatever else they're trying to goof you with, so it messed us up there. But I finished up eating up the burrito, had a wonderful conversation with y'all, but unfortunately it didn't get caught on camera because I got a call. So that's my fault. So had to do some other things, so I was out and about. Got a chocolate shake. I was gonna go to Sonic, but it was so backed up and it was just piling in, so I had to just go around and went to good old Jack's. I always enjoy their brisket. They don't have brisket, but biscuit. And then they got some really good fried chicken as well. So swung by there and got a milkshake there. So they're pretty good too. I got a chocolate shake, so I'm gonna enjoy on it. But yeah, the burrito was really good. It's good and hearty one because it's got the rice and beans and meat in there and all the cheese. So it's one that sticks with you pretty good. And then you got the good old Rico's cheese on top. It's rich and creamy and it's good too. I can about drink that stuff. Give me a bag of chips and it, and I can go to town. Either the nacho cheese one that they make, or just the queso or the white cheese. So good stuff. I'm gonna finish on up my milkshake, enjoying on it. But I thank y'all so much for watching. As always, it means a lot to me that you take time out of your day to watch whatever I'm doing. I appreciate it because time is a valuable thing, and you lent me yours right now, so thank you very much. And y'all please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And when you do, hey, you're part of the good old Head to Tail family, and we love you and welcome you on in. So thank y'all again, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.